Hello everybody, I'm Tomshark, and I'm very happy to announce that I'm starting up my channel again. As for the things that have changed around here since my last video, I got a TV. I also finally got Sony Vegas, which is what this video and all future videos I'll be doing will be edited in. And I also started up a Twitter for my channel, so if you want to go check that out, I'll leave the name of it somewhere on the screen. I don't know, just wherever. And I'll leave a link to it down in the description, so feel free to check it out. And last but not least, finally I've been able to unveil my big surprise, and that is my new channel art and my new logo. And a big thanks to my buddy Lance for making this for me. I owe him so much for making that, and I can't thank him enough. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Monster Hunter Generations. I really don't like reviewing Monster Hunter games on my channel because I'm in favor of them, if you will. Basically, I feel like I'm gonna give it a good review just because I love the franchise so much. So today, I'm going to be hypercritical with everything I say about this game. Nothing's really gonna change, it's still gonna be the same normal review. I'm just gonna try a little bit harder to come up with criticisms. So, let's eat some rations, sharpen our hammers, and get right to the review. Something was wrong with that. Before I begin, just for those of you who don't know about Monster Hunter, in the game, you play as a monster hunter. Had to go pretty deep into the lore for that one. As a hunter, you were assigned quests to go out into the wilderness and slay or capture a monster. After you've spent the quest fighting and tracking the beast, you then get it weak enough that you can finish the killing blow. You then carve the dead monster for parts so you can make armor and weapons. You basically rinse and repeat this process for the whole game, as the difficulty level of the monsters gets higher and higher, which requires you to get better gear along the way. I bet you'd think that a game like this could have a really awesome story, right? Nope. This time around, Capcom kind of pooped out on a story. In previous games, they've tried to give us a good and enriching story, but they didn't try hard enough. Everyone I know who plays Monster Hunter doesn't care about the story. They only play through the story to see what new monsters pop up and what new armor sets and weapons become available. The only semblance of a story that appears in this game is that all of the characters from previous Monster Hunter games just pop up around the various villages you visit and give you quests to do. But real fans of the Monster Hunter games don't really play for the story. We play for the thrill of killing a giant beast 5 times our size. Overall, the changes between Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and Monster Hunter Generations are not that significant, except for the huge roster of monsters from all of the different games. There are a couple of big changes though. The first big change is the addition of new abilities called Hunter Styles and Hunter Arts. Hunter Styles are modifications to the movesets of your weapons and affect your Hunter Arts. The Hunter Arts are interchangeable abilities that serve many different purposes. Some Hunter Arts are weapon specific, and some can be used in any circumstance. The different arts range from aerial dodges to crazy attacks that are applied to a certain weapon, and the Hunter Styles not only dictate what you do with your weapon, but also how many Hunter Arts you have. First there's the Guild Style, which is literally the normal style. You do the same stuff as usual and nothing has changed. Then there's the Striker Style. Instead of the normal 2 Hunter Arts you have with the Guild Style, you have access to 3 with Striker. Aerial Style turns you into a soldier in the Attack on Titan universe. And finally, there's the Adept or Bushido Style. This style benefits you the most if you dodge or block at the very last second. Then you can dodge and destroy your target. Some weapons go better with certain styles over others, but you are a mounting god when you use aerial. The next couple of big changes are the different monster types. First, there are hyper monsters, which are monsters that have some sort of weird hyper burst on certain parts of their bodies, and it makes the attacks that are associated with that body part much faster and more powerful. And the more you hit those parts, the faster your Hunter Arts charge up. When fighting hyper monsters, use Striker Style. One of the hardest new additions to the game are special permit quests. You unlock these by doing certain quests. The monsters that you fight in these special permit quests are ridiculous. Anything from a Red Helmajuros to a Dread King Rathalos. They are all terrifying. They're also huge. Oh, and you can also now play as your feline companions. I'd prefer to play as a hunter and just let my cats do their own thing. No, Sparks, no. The only problems with this game are how much text there is to read through. And that's about it. Whether you're getting a quest from someone or whether you're dragging on through the tutorial, everybody just wants to tell you their life story. When I was a wee lad, I worked on a small mushroom farm. So, the monster, what monster do you want me to fight? Pick up the pace, please. And when I hit my adolescence, god dang it! Okay, I get it. Capcom was trying to put a little character behind the characters, but it's all a little too much. Some people are alright, like 3 boxes of text. That's perfect, but the people with 15 or more? Can I pull up a chair maybe? And sometimes when you complete a big quest, literally every village has people that want to talk to you in it. And there's near 10 text boxes per person, and considering there's around 5 to 7 people per village that want to talk to you, you'll be reading at least 200 text boxes. I'm all for the embetterment of the personalities of each character, but that's a little much. By the way, this game doesn't have generations in the title for no reason. Throughout the entire game, you meet all of the characters from the past Monster Hunter games, and you visit tons of villages from the past games as well, like Yakumo, Poke, and even Kokoto from Monster Hunter 1 on the PS2. I thought Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate brought back a lot of monsters from the previous generations, but Generations brings a huge crop of monsters back from all of them. I can finally fight Elagaiacris again. But not in the water, so he's not that threatening anymore. They also bring back a lot of the areas from the older games too, like the forest and hills, the marshlands, and even the Arctic Ridge. Overall, Monster Hunter Generations is a great addition to the Monster Hunter franchise. And even though there are some minor things here and there, even when being hypercritical, I could barely find anything wrong with this game. And that was Monster Hunter Generations. I waited for around 2 years for Monster Hunter Cross to come to the US, so when they finally announced Generations, I was overjoyed. And considering how awesome this game is, it was worth the wait. I've already put 3 days into this game, and honestly, I plan to triple that number. Anyone who likes nice hack and slash combat with a little bit of exploration and questing, or you just want to have a fun time with friends beating the crap out of gigantic monsters, then by all means get this game, because you will love it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next new and improved Tomshark video. Now if you'll excuse me, Generations isn't gonna play itself. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, then give it a like. And if you really liked it and you want to see more of my content in the future, then feel free to subscribe. As I said earlier, I recently started a Twitter for my channel, so if you're interested, then go check it out. Yet again, I will let you guys know if I'm continuing my weekly videos on the next video, and if you want to see some of my older videos, then hit the annotations to the left. And if you want to watch my next video, considering it's out by the time you see this one, hit the annotation to the right. Thanks again everybody for watching, and I'll see you next video.